Hello, my dear students. I am Mukesh Kumar Ojha. I am faculty of chemistry teaching in Nutrition Mary Academy. I am taking your class 7, chapter 1, matter and its composition. First of all, question arises, what is matter? Matter is anything that has mass and occupies a space and can be perceived by our sense such as touch, feel, smell, taste, etc. are called matter. Matter exists mainly in three states: solid, liquid and gas. Rest other two, fourth state is plasma, and fifth state Bose-Einstein condense. Mass, matter that has mass occupies a space between surrounding spaces and can be preserved by sense of organ, just as touch, feel, smell, taste, etc. Next, composition of matter. Compounds are made by combining elements in a definite proportion by mass and made up of two or more kinds of atom. This is called the law of definite composition. For example, H2O. H2O. Definite mass, that means hydrogen 2 and oxygen 2 into 16 is equal to 2 into 8. 2 into 8, 8 to just 16, 1:8 ratio, definite ratio. Next, characteristics of the solid state of matter. What is the characteristics of solid state of matter? First, a solid has definite shape and volume. Solid has definite shape and volume. Second, it cannot be compressed easily. That means solid is rigid, that cannot be compressed. Third, a solid does not flow because solid is a rigid and doesn't capacity to flowing. Fourth, a solid possesses any number of free surfaces. Fifth, solid has very high density because solid has a rigid body and solid is a hard, that's why its density is high. 6. Particle in a solid has closely packed. Solid has tightly packed because it has no intermolecular space between any two atoms, no intermolecular space and high intermolecular force of attraction. 7th, the intermolecular space between solid is minimal, that means negligible. 8. Solid has a strongest intermolecular force because a space has any two atoms is negligible. And next, 9. Solid has minimum vibration, so kinetic energy is small because tightly packed and no intermolecular space between any two atoms. No intermolecular space between any two atoms, so that doesn't vibrate. Solid has minimum vibration, so kinetic energy is small. Next, first property, that means solid property is clear. Second, characteristics property of the liquid state of matter. First, a liquid has definite volume but indefinite shape. That means liquid has definite volume but indefinite shape, that According to vessels, its shape is changes. Second, liquid has flowing capacity. That means fluid is flowing capacity. That means liquid is a flowing capacity is higher to lower. Third, a liquid possesses only one free surface. Fourth, particles of a liquid are not closely packed as that solid. With respect to solid, in a particles not tightly packed because intermolecular space between any two atoms is large. 5. In liquid, intermolecular space is more with respect to solid. And 6. In a liquid, intermolecular force is less with respect to solid. It's clear that intermolecular force is less with respect to solid because intermolecular space is high with respect to solid, then intermolecular force is less with respect to solid. 7. In a liquid, vibration is possible, hence kinetic energy is more than solid. Because intermolecular space is high, that's vibration is possible, and vibration is possible, then kinetic energy is more than solid. So characteristics, properties of liquid. And next, characteristics, property of the gaseous state of matter. First, a gas has neither definite shape nor definite volume. Neither definite shape and nor definite volume. Here clear one points. Gas has not definite shape and not definite volume. Second, gas can flow any direction. Gas can flow any direction. That's one point clear. Gas is maximum flowing capacity. Third, gas has least density because intermolecular space is high and rigidity is negligible. 4. Particle of gas has loosely packed. Particle of gas has loosely packed because its intermolecular space is high and intermolecular force is very low. That's why has loosely packed. 5. Intermolecular space in gas is very large because intermolecular force is very low. And 6. Intermolecular force is in gas is negligible because intermolecular space is very high. And 7th and last, particle of gas vibrate freely because intermolecular space is high and intermolecular force is negligible. That's why particle of gas vibrate freely. Next, interconversion of three states of matter. That means solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to solid, solid to gas, solid to liquid, and gas to liquid. The change of matter from one state to another and back to its original state is called interconversion of matters. Types of conversion. First, solid to liquid, that is called melting. Liquid to gas, that is called evaporation. Gas to liquid, that is called condensation. Liquid to solid, that is called freezing. Solid to gas, that is called sublimation. And gas to solid, that is called sublimation. Here clear 6 point types of conversion. First, melting. What is melting? The process of changing a solid substance into a liquid by heating is called melting, and that points any substance is changing into liquid, that is called its melting point. For example, ice. Second, evaporation. The gaseous state of a liquid is called vapor, and the change of a liquid into vapor is called evaporation, and that points the liquid change into its vapor state, that is called evaporation point. And boiling. The rapid changing of a liquid into vapor is called boiling, and that's point or liquid change into its vapor, that's point is called boiling point. For boiling point of water is equal to 100 degrees centigrade. Next, condensation. The process of changing a gas into a liquid by cooling is called condensation. For water convert into ice. The process by changing a gas into a liquid. Gas into liquid, that's steam convert into its liquid state, an example of condensation. Freezing. The process of changing a liquid into solid by cooling is called freezing. Again repeat, the process of changing a liquid into solid by cooling is called freezing. For example, water is converted into its solid state, that's ice. The change of state of liquid into solid is also called solidification. Next point, sublimation. A solid is directly converted into gaseous state is called sublimation, or a gaseous state is directly converted into its solid state, that is called sublimation. For example, iodine and camphor. And by figure we clear that this is a gas and this solid and this liquid. All conversion of a state showing by a figure, solid, liquid and gas. First, solid to gas, that is called sublimation, and gas to solid, that is called sublimation. Again, gas to liquid is called condensation, and again liquid to gas is called evaporation, and liquid to solid is called melting, and solid to liquid is called freezing. Solid to liquid melt. Solid to liquid, once point clear. Solid to liquid, liquid into solid, that is not melting, that is freezing. freezing. And solid to liquid, that is called melting, melting. Here clear, again repeats, solid to liquid freezing and liquid to solid melting. And here one points note, fourth state of matter is plasma. Fourth state of matter is plasma. For example, LED, CFL, and plasma LED, plasma TV, and so on. And fifth state of matter is Bose-Einstein condense. Bose-Einstein condense is very low temperatures, that is negative temperature, minus 2000, minus 3000, and plasma very high temperature. So clear that. But basically in this class we read only three types of state of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. But here two types, fourth and fifth state of matter. We know that plasma state fourth, and fifth state of matter Bose-Einstein condense. So all of you clear all points? All of you, thanks.